Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, the film's director James Gunn took to Facebook this weekend to congratulate the cast and crew and stated that instead of celebrating this weekend, that he was actually working on the sequel. This is the final paragraph in Gunn's message. And of course, I'm not really saying goodbye, as while many of you have been enjoying the film, I've spent this weekend hard at work on the sequel. I couldn't help myself. The results are nice, but it's really the creative process I love, and that keeps me going. I'm on fire with this thing. The Guardians have so many hardships and heartaches and triumphs ahead of them, and I can't wait to share them with all of you. 1 week, on to week 2. Love, James. Schnepp, what are your thoughts on Gunn's message and the idea of a sequel?
Well, obviously, he's really excited. I mean, they gave him a lot of creative freedom, and it's paid off. I mean, all of the Gunnisms that are in there and the little flavory moments that speak within all of his other movies that are in this movie, I think everyone said, go for it. So, you know, if you guys were Gunn, wouldn't you be like, yeah, why don't you guys party? Typewriter, I'm coming up with some new ideas, you know, for the next, 2 years. Like, really, it's got to be so much fun. Like, being in part of the media world and being allowed to let your creative juices fly out in such a great way. I can't wait for the Guardians too. So I'm happy to hear that he's writing a second one.
Maude?
I love hearing words like, I'm on fire, I couldn't help it. Like that for a director, this isn't work for him, this is his life. And that will resonate, and we've already seen it. So his excitement for this is very infectious, and he wrote and directed the first one. He knows this world better than absolutely anyone. And we've left it with the first Guardians, where so many things are happening. Groot's a root, back again, a dancing root.
Spoiler alert.
At that. Oh, okay. Groot. Well, at least he doesn't get a root, but that's an Australian thing at the same time.
Root canal, that's what she meant.
Yes.
Groot gets a root canal.
But you've also got Drax, who wants to bring down, the head of the galactic, Thanos. So he's got another goal. There's chemistry between the two mains, so we've got so much room to grow with this, pun intended.
Alicia?
Yeah, I want to see more, the continuing adventures of the Guardians. We got to speak with James Gunn, and he is so excited. He loves this group. He really has a great affection for them. So I'm so happy that he is being allowed to do a sequel and they're not changing directors. They'd be silly too. I like that his style. He definitely has all the Gunnisms. But as to what I want to see in a sequel, I definitely want to see more of Thanos. Me and Schnepp were talking about how Ronan, the villain in this one, seems a little bit not like the big guy. He's like the one underneath the big guy. I want to see Star-Lord, more of him, and more Gamora. Her backstory is really interesting. James Gunn tweeted that there would be one more Guardians character added to the sequel from the comics. So who could that be? I don't know. And I don't want another film based on a MacGuffin. I'm tired of the object being the plot device. It sounds like that's what we're getting with Avengers 2. I'd like for it to go in a different direction, like Cap did, Captain America.
I think it's a wonderful message that he wrote. It was, very humble, and he's thanking his cast and crew and even the fans, especially because this movie was a risk. He as a director hasn't directed something this big before, and Marvel hasn't put out something this kind of risky ever before, and it paid off. And now that he's on for the second one, I say, yeah, let's get started on that.
I wonder if they're going to bring back, because the original script was written by a woman.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're bringing her back. Her name escapes me right now, but she's the one who actually sold Marvel on this 70s property. It was redone recently, so it was a bit kind of a bigger hit, the Guardians of the Galaxies, and that's what this new movie's based on. But all the old properties, Star-Lord, Thanos, all bringing all these characters from the 70s into the Marvel universe now. I wonder if they're going to bring her back. So.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.